Darkness rises.
All right, guys, we're going to get a look at Snoke and his throne, along with the 3 different variants of the Praetorian Guards. Very awesome looking figures here today, guys, and we're going to get a look at all of them. Now, of course, you do see 4 of the guards sitting there in the background. I actually have 2 of the elite guards with the single blade. Then, of course, there is the Amazon exclusive with the heavy blade there. And then, of course, there is the one with the 2 blades. So we're going to get a look at these guys here today. So let's get a look.
All right, guys. So getting a look at Snoke here. Very cool figure. Very awesome figure. Love the detail in the face, guys. Check it out. Very awesome. I will try to get him in as close as possible so you can see all of the detail. Very, very cool. My man has been through something. Very, very awesome. I love the detail on this guy. Even with his Hugh Hef robe, R.I.P. to the Hef. But very cool figure, guys. Very awesome. Let's get a 360 look all the way around at my boy Snoke. He's just no joke. And then let me get you a close-up look at the back of his head, the scarring on his head. Kind of reminds me of Anakin right there. But that's not a Snoke theory at all, guys. I'm just saying. But very cool looking figure, guys. Very awesome looking figure. I love his claw hand. So he is humanoid. But definitely of a different type of species with the claw hand there. So very, very cool. And then, of course, he's got his pimp daddy ring. He just pimping it. I wonder if that's a kyber crystal in this ring. Just out of curiosity. I don't know. That's just me thinking off of the top of my head. But a very cool figure, guys. And a very large figure also. Very hard to get him all in the shot. So that's why I'm moving them back and forth, but very, very cool, guys. So let's get a look at the articulation. I'm going to try to move as fast as possible on this video, guys, because we have so many figures to do here. So getting a look at the armband, very cool. He stretches out, very, very cool, very, very awesome. Coming all the way out. He goes all the way out, very cool, very good. So very, very cool. And then to get a look at the leg, guys, and pay no attention to what's underneath the robe. We've already seen all of that. I'm not going to go there. But with the knee high, very cool knee high on Snoke. And then going back, you have the double joint as always. So very, very cool on Snoke. So absolutely awesome. And then getting a look in the ankle area, again, pay no attention to what's underneath the robe. But very cool up and down, as you guys can see. He can give you a ballerina step there, even with his little ballerina slipper there, looking all dainty. But it's all good. He is the supreme leader. And then he also has a bit of a rocker, but it's really, my figure is absolutely stiff, but there is a rocker on it, as you guys can see there. Very cool rocker, but he is very, very stiff here. Very cool articulation on Snoke here. And then if we go into the ab area, the ab crunch, he's going to go back. So far, very good. Gonna go forward very, very well. Very awesome. He's gonna go a bit side to side. Very good side to side. So he's doing good side to side for you there. And then in the head area, and again, mine is stiff, but he's gonna go down pretty good, and then he's going to go back up for you. Can't look quite up to the sky, but not too bad in that regard. And then in the wrist area, you're going to get a full twist turnaround, and then of course good up and down. Cool, very, very nice figure. Really love Snoke there. So there he is, guys. Awesome figure, another awesome figure to go along with Snoke and the throne room. Now, by the way, guys, obviously all of these figures are sold separately, and I will explain each and every one and where they came from. So the elite guard right here with the one single blade here, I got this one from Entertainment Earth, and then I also picked up another one yesterday at GameStop. So I have two of these guys. The other one is there in the background. So I have two of these guys, and I picked these guys up because I knew I was going to be doing this diorama / review, and I wanted a really good number of these guys to go along on this diorama. So getting a look at this figure, guys, and we're going to get a 360 look at this guy. I'll do my best to keep them all in the shot, but 360, we got a nice split there in the dressing. Dressing here is made of a very cool plastic, bendable plastic, very flexible, so you can get some really good articulation out of this guy, some good posing out of this guy. And and I'm also going to demonstrate one of the differences in one of the variants of the guards here in regards to the dressing a little bit later on. So as usual, we will get started with the legs, and with the knee high, bam, he is giving you a whole lot with the knee high. I mean, that is very, very awesome and very cool. And, you know, I really, really like these guys. I think they're really, really cool. I know a lot of people were not so keen on the design, but I really enjoy them and I like them. And then, of course, going out to the side for a side kick, he's giving you a really good, decent side kick out there. And so getting a look at the foot area, he goes down really, really well. Very, very good. Up really, really well. Very, very good. Side rocker. Very good side rocker. Very good side rocker. Just rocking it out with the side rocker in the ankle area. Of a problem in the arm area in regards to the elbow. You don't get a lot of bend in the elbow because of the restriction here in the armor. I mean, he goes straight out really, really well. Very, very awesome. And then, by the way, these things, the top armor right here, this top piece, it does pop off every once in a while. But it's very cool because it'll pop right back in. So it's not a big deal, and it's not something that just constantly pops off. It's just that when you put the arm up in a certain position, it may go far enough to pop this thing out of position, but you could just pop it right back in, and it'll be just fine. So not a problem at all. The only restriction is in the elbow area. You're not going to get a lot of bend right there. So that would be my complaint on this guy if I had one. He goes back awesomely. That is too cool. Goes down really, really well. So you're going to get a lot of, goes down really, really well. You're going to get a lot of great posing with this guy. And then going side to side, look at that. Very good, man. He is just bent to the side right there. And then you can bend him over to the other side. So he is just like he's on a roller coaster right there, right? Bam. He has got a rocker. That is awesome there. So obviously very good. So you're going to get a lot of good posing with this guy, and we'll demonstrate that a little bit later. And then looking down looks absolutely awesome. He is looking down at the ground there, looking up at the sky, pie in the sky. This guy is awesome articulation wise. So very cool. And I didn't have a problem standing these guys at all. I didn't have to use any stands at all for these guys. So these are really, really cool guys. And we're going to demonstrate some very cool poses with these guys later on. So that is your elite guard there. So really cool, very awesome figure.
All right, guys. So let's get a look at the elite Praetorian Guard Heavy Blade.
Awesome figure, Amazon exclusive. Let's get a look at this guy right now. So getting a look at this guy now, guys, in regards to the helmet, there is a slight difference in the helmet, and I'm going to demonstrate that here between the different variants of the guard. Now, here is our elite guard, which is to the right. And of course, the elite guard with the heavy blade is to the left. Now, if you look at the helmet, the heavy blade guard, the face mask kind of goes upward. And then, of course, with the elite guard, with the one single blade, his face mask goes down towards the ground. So one of the major differences there between the variants of these guards. All right, so getting a 360 look at this guy, very awesome looking guy, man. I mean, he is just too much. Very awesome. Love the look of these guys. You know, obviously very similar in regards to from the neck down on all of these guys. The biggest difference is the helmet there. That would be the only difference there between these guys. So very, very cool, very, very awesome. Getting to our articulation, again, with the elbow, you're just not going to get much because of the armor. That's the one flaw here with these guys. But again, in the arm area, I mean, he goes out absolutely well. You're going to be able to get it in all kinds of positions, just as I demonstrated with the other figure. Again, these top parts of the armor do pop out, but you can simply pop them back in. Again, you're getting very good articulation in the arm area with these guys. Again, you get a plastic leathery type dressing here with the splits, which makes it very convenient to pose these guys. And so getting a look at his leg going out. Again, you get an outstanding knee bend there. Very, very cool. And then going back, you have the double joint. You have the double joint right there. So very, very cool, very awesome with this guy. Same as all of the other guys there. Obviously, I mean, it's the same mode with these guys. Just a different helmet is the only difference. So going out, you're going to get a very good leg kick there. Very good going out. So if you want to get a side kick with the leg, you can get that done. Awesome with that right there. And then, of course, getting into the ab area, just like before with the other one, you get a very good going back, very good going down, side to side. You get that roller coaster ride there. Very, very cool. In the face mask and the face area goes down absolutely well, goes up even better. You get obviously a good twist back and forth. A little bit of the side to side with the head there. So very, very cool articulation. Again, the only bad thing with these guys is in the elbow area. That would be the only complaint.
For our final figure, we are going to get a look at the elite Praetorian Guard with the double blade.
Now, this particular figure comes in the GameStop exclusive, the 4-pack, which I believe is called the Evil Pack, and we'll get a real quick look at that pack. So getting a look at that particular pack right there, guys, obviously minus the guard that I pulled out. But of course, we have our different variants of the guards there, the Imperial Guards there. The black is a Shadow Guard, and you also see he has the saber hilt there with the saber staff there, actually. And if anyone's wondering, those are elite Shadow Guards. And then, of course, that is your Imperial Guard. And, of course, those are the Senate Guards there. So very cool 4-pack. And, of course, the elite guard with the double blade is a part of that pack as well. So let's get a look at that guy, pulling him out, getting him a close look into the camera, guys. Get a look at this guy. He is very, very awesome. By the way, you can connect the two blades to make one single blade, but it is a double blade there. Getting a 360 look at this guy. Again, everything is absolutely the same on each and every one of these guys, for the exception of the helmet there. Now the other difference on this guy as opposed to the other guys is you're getting a soft good here on the dressing. It's not that rubber, leathery looking plastic. This is actually a very soft good here on this figure. So that is the difference. And then, of course, in the back, there is no split. It's one single cape-like dressing. So very, very cool. Very awesome on this guy. And I'm always a sucker for soft goods. I prefer the soft goods over the rubber goods there, but I think the rubber goods are just fine on these figures because of the way they've done the splits. It doesn't hamper the articulation at all. So very cool. So once again, guys, everything is going to be absolutely similar on all three of these guys, all three variants here in regards to the elbow bend. You're just not going to get a lot there, guys, unfortunately. But again, he goes out very, very well, very, very awesome. Everything is exactly the same. Again, it is the same exact mode for body mode on each and every one of these guys. So when you've seen the articulation on one, you've seen them all. They do all the exact same movements, which is really, really cool because you're going to be able to get these guys in some very, very good poses. So I'm not even going to bother going through all of the articulation on this guy because everything is exactly the same. As you can see, good in the ab area. You know, he's giving you the roller coaster ride as well. So yeah, the articulation is exactly the same on all of these guys. Looks down absolutely well, looks up awesomely. So again, you're doing well with every single one of these guys that if you decide to get all three variants of these guys. All right, you guys, so we are going to get you a look at Snoke's throne here. So let's get a good look at the throne. So very cool throne. It has a nice little cushion on it. Very cool, lots of detail there. Comes with a cardboard background, as you guys can see. So very, very cool, very awesome. Then it's got little lights and you know, controls and whatnot on it. So very awesome, guys. Very, very cool. This is also a separate piece that comes off. The foot stand there comes off. So very cool, very nice piece to go along with your 6-inch Black Series Snoke.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.